Oven roasted cauliflower topped with a creamy cheese sauce, baked under a crispy breadcrumb cheese crust. This is the cheesy side dish recipe we've all been waiting for. It's our oven roasted cauliflower casserole. Prepare to fall in love with this cheesy cauliflower casserole, also known as cauliflower au gratin, also known as cauliflower au gratin. Only 3 easy steps. We oven roast a head of cauliflower. We transfer to a casserole dish, then cover with a cheesy Mornay sauce. Finally, a sprinkle of cheesy seasoned panko breadcrumb crust. The absolute best cauliflower side dish we've had in a long, long time. Here's how to make it. Let's preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Have a parchment-lined baking tray at the ready. Next, we're taking 1 head of cauliflower. I like to cut a circle around the stem, then crack the head open. You can pluck away all those little leaves or any discolored pieces. We're gonna pluck the florets off the stem. If you need to use a knife, go ahead. We're then gonna place the florets into a large bowl. Let's drizzle with maybe 2 tablespoons of a neutral oil. Then we're gonna sprinkle with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of kosher salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper. You can toss to coat the cauliflower, then we're transferring to the parchment-lined baking sheet, over to the oven, roasting for 25 minutes. Bring the tray out of the oven at half time and stir those roasting florets. Okay, the big question on this recipe is, why are we oven roasting the cauliflower instead of boiling it? Well, we find that oven roasting it releases a pleasing, nutty flavor while the cauliflower caramelizes. Now, another thing we like is the way it pairs really well with a cheesy Mornay sauce. Let's make that now. Small saucepan on stovetop. We're gonna add 1 cup of whole milk. We're going to scald it. Then when the milk is hot, take it off the heat. We're gonna put a second saucepan down, reduce the temperature to moderate. Then we're gonna melt 2 tablespoons of butter. When the butter melts, add 2 tablespoons of flour. We're gonna stir it in and cook for 1 minute. Now we add the hot milk little by little. We're gonna stir it in and then whisk to remove all of those lumps. We're then gonna bring the pan from the heat, bring it to your work surface. Let's add a 1/4 cup of grated cheese. Today we're using Gruyere. Whisk until it melts into the sauce. Taste, and then we're gonna season with salt, pepper, and traditional, a little dash of freshly grated nutmeg. Cover the sauce, set it to the side. Right about now, the cauliflower is done, sauce is done. Let's assemble. We're gonna butter a casserole dish. We're gonna place the florets into that buttered casserole dish and then pour the sauce over top. So creamy and cheesy. And now that cheesy, crunchy breadcrumb topping. We're gonna grab a medium bowl. Let's add 1 cup of seasoned panko crumbs plus a 1/4 cup of a big flavored sharp cheese like a cheddar or Stilton or Leicester. We're also gonna add a 1/4 cup of grated Gruyere. We're gonna toss it together and then sprinkle over the casserole dish. Last step is a generous sprinkle of freshly grated Parmesan, about a 1/4 cup for the recipe. Final step, transfer the dish to a lined baking sheet. It goes into the same 400 degree Fahrenheit hot oven. We're gonna bake for 15 minutes. When you bring the casserole out of the oven, the top is brown and crispy. Let it sit for maybe 5 minutes. Then sprinkle with parsley and watch this. We're gonna lift portions up and serve away. This cauliflower casserole is so good. Know what else else is good? The fact that the full recipe is up at weekendatthecottage.com. When you're visiting our website, please subscribe to it. Look for this video on our dedicated YouTube channel. You can subscribe to it as well. And then when cauliflower is this phenomenal, take a picture of it, post it on your favorite socials using hashtag weekendatthecottage on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. An oven roasted cauliflower casserole. Reality check, side dishes should always be this sensational. Enjoy. I love the crispy, the cheesy, it's delicious.